Yes? No? I don't know.
Are we on the internet? Hopefully.
I don't see anything yet.
Okay. Well.
Do we just have hold music? Do.
No, that's
hey!
Jeopardy. That's Jeopardy, not hold music.
Hold on. It says we're live.
Okay. So, let's wait and see if some people
Are you watching?
Up.
You're not watching, right?
I was going to just pull it up and make sure that
One merchant
okay.
is watching. Hello, Mark!
Yeah, Mark. What's going on? Yay, people are tuning in. All right, so today we're going to definitely be talking about GenCon. Yay, it's GenCon week, everybody. Woo!
Roll for initiative says hi.
Hi. So I actually feel like...
Well, one thing, improvements from last time. The laptop is hardwired now.
So hopefully we won't have any buffering issues today.
Lighting is still an issue.
Because I'm too white.
Yes.
Sorry.
Can you put your arm up for a second? Yeah, it's just...
I'm really white, guys. I can't do anything about it.
It's like trying to get the white
gosh.
balance doesn't work with you.
Mark, I am not going to Gen Con either. However, we are here to talk about it today. So why don't we...
Mance Meeple says hi.
Hi.
Are we getting straight into it?
I think, well, I felt like maybe we should give a little bit about what Gen Con is, just in case people don't know what Gen Con
really don't know what I have an idea.
Yourself into. It is one of the largest tabletop gaming conventions in North America. And this year is a special year because it is the 50th anniversary of the event. Crazy.
Yeah.
It was originally started by Gary Gygax, the guy who created Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, God, that's like your best friend now.
Dungeons and Dragons. So I was actually kind of curious because we go to New York Comic Con every year, and I was curious to see how many attendees there are versus New York Comic Con, because often, like, people say that it's a crazy convention and there's so many people at Gen Con. I was like, well, how does it compare to the other big convention that we go to? So...
Before we get into that...
What?
They did ask, there is a Gen Cant this year.
There is a Gen Cant.
Which I never heard of, Emma never heard of, but someone recently told you about it.
Well, Gen Cant tweeted at me.
Oh, it was Gen Cant? Yeah. I thought it was somebody from somebody else.
No.
Oh. Okay. Hey, Matt.
Hi. So at Gen Con last year, there were over 60,000 attendees.
Oh, wait, sorry. Matt, Heather, and Braden are watching.
Hi,
the
everyone.
whole family's there.
Everybody's watching.
Okay, sorry. You do your thing.
So there were 60,000 attendees last year at Gen Con. In comparison, New York Comic Con, which we go to every year, has had 180,000 attendees last year. So that's it's 3 times the amount.
Yeah, so I think we're used to how crazy New York Comic Con gets.
And it is crazy.
It's back to back. You're up against people.
You're besties with everyone.
It's kind of like if you've ever been to New York, taking a subway during rush hour.
Yeah, like sardines.
Yeah, someone's on top of you, and we're just used to that now. At Comic-Con.
So do you think you're going to be... So Eric is going to Gen Con. If you didn't know, guys, he will be at Gen Con Wednesday through Sunday. I will not.
You will not be there.
I will be staying at home hanging out with Dexter, so expect lots of Dexter pictures on the internet. Eric will be having a lot of fun.
I don't know if I would
He's
like
never
to have
been
fun.
before.
I would like to have a lot of fun.
Before.
I have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm trying to plan for it. And I don't think there's a real way.
So, for the record, Eric is not a planner.
No.
He doesn't know how to plan for things. Thus, I am planning for him to go to Gen Con, which is like salt in the wound at this point, guys, because I'm not going.
Sorry. It's just, I don't know if you can plan for this.
I think you definitely can.
Okay, so you could have signed up in advance. How long ago was that? About 2 months ago? A month and a half ago?
What?
When you can sign up to play games.
Oh, when all the event registrations went live. I think that was in June.
Sure. I could have signed up to play games. For instance, like if they're playing Descent, there were specific days and time slots to sign up and you'll play the game. I mean, that's cool, but I have this here. Yes, I can meet people.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping to go to the gaming hall, walk around, meet people.
Yeah, and check out games.
I'm gonna be the weird social guy there.
In a room full of nerds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kidding. It's gonna be a really good time.
And see what kind of demos they have going on to play games. I don't know. I'm going with another gentleman that we know who he has a group of people.
Yeah, Andrew.
So I know we're going to that steak place. Frank and Izzy's?
It's Harry and Izzy's.
Harry and Izzy's. I think we're doing steak one night.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently when I get there Wednesday, they have a tradition. I don't know.
He has gone every year with a bunch of his friends.
Yes.
And Eric's tagging along, basically.
Yeah. Spend money. That's pretty much all GenCon is. I'm just going to go and spend money.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to meet up with people. But you have some stuff that you want me to look at. Where am I staying? I'm staying at the Marriott.
I wrote it down.
Marriott on the courtyard, at the courtyard? By the courtyard? Courtyard by the Marriott.
Capitol. Courtyard by the Capitol.
I think I'm about a half a mile away from the convention.
You can walk it.
Yeah, apparently I just take like the main road down.
It's really pretty
and I'll
close
be
by.
there.
We looked at it on a map. It is pretty close.
Yeah, it is pretty close.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
So anyway,
I'm going to try and play some games.
You are all over the place right now. I feel like this is how his Gen Con experience is going to be, is all over the place.
Oh, the playtest hall.
Yes.
I'm sure I will. Yes, that sounds fantastic. Playtasting. Because you know why? I hear food trucks are also like
a thing.
I like food.
Indeed. So I think initially your plan is to do a little walking of the exhibitor floor.
Sort of. So I think my first plan of attack.
I want to hear all about it because I haven't heard this yet, guys. This is news to me.
I'm just making this up. I'm making this up. It's not a real plan. I'm just not a real plan. I think the way I want to attack this is kind of how hardcore Comic-Con people attack day one.
Okay.
Which is, what freebies can I get?
Okay.
Or is there a board game that I'm really excited about?
That you think might sell out.
Right.
Okay.
Try and get that first. I've read a couple of things on Reddit and Board Game Geek of how to attack Gen Con.
Okay.
And what was it? There was a 3-2-1 rule that I think is hilarious.
3 hours of sleep.
3 hours of sleep. 2 hours of... what was it, 2 hours?
Eat twice a day
right.
And shower once.
Shower once. Apparently, Gen Con, there was a certain aroma that kind of fills the hall. I don't know. But 3 hours of sleep, eat twice a day, and shower at least once.
Yes. So...
that can easily be done.
Okay.
You say okay? Like,
I hope so.
Yes.
I hope so. So definitely, it was interesting when we initially started planning for you to attend this. We actually watched Roll for Initiative's video about planning to go to cons.
Yes,
which is
thank
really
you,
awesome.
Roll for Initiative.
So giving you a little shout out. Awesome, very helpful video, which I think I'm going to watch one more time just to make sure I didn't forget anything. And make sure you have everything you need. But the number one thing I think you're going to want is hand sanitizer.
Yeah,
which
I'm not...
I got to make him use.
I
don't want him to come home and get me sick because he was stupid and got germs everywhere. So please don't be sick.
Being from New York, living in New York.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person where germs are good.
But
not
all germs are good.
Right, but I mean the subway is pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
And I'm not the kind of guy that uses Purell every single time.
Yeah.
Because I figured I would just have to have a constant thin coat on.
A thin coat of germs.
While living here.
Gross.
But I probably should take a lot of vitamin C. People are saying I'm going to have some beef jerky, which she is not a fan of, but beef jerky will keep me alive for as long as I can. And I need to hydrate. These are all things that I do all the time.
And make sure you have a backup battery source for all of your devices.
Yeah, a lot of batteries. I'm bringing 2 cameras, 2 of our vlogging cameras, so if I can get different angles.
Sure.
I have to not be weird about...
asking to record.
Yes.
Yeah,
a board game review or a demo, something like that. Yeah. I just have to get over it, and this is what people expect at something like this.
Totally.
A very important question was asked.
What's that?
Twilight Imperium 4, from what I understand.
Yes. Eric will be making a beeline to Fantasy Flight to check out Twilight Imperium 4th Edition. I basically have already put Twilight Imperium 3rd Edition up for sale if you'd like to purchase it from us, because I can't even.
Let's see what big difference. We have both expansions.
Yeah, I don't even know what the difference is, and I'm already expecting that he's going to buy it, because have you met this man?
I love Twilight Imperium.
I don't need 2 versions of Twilight Imperium in my house, thank you very much.
Twilight Imperium is one of my favorite games that I've only played twice. But it is a phenomenal game.
So long.
So yes, TI4 should be there, not for purchase, but there should be some kind of
they're gonna probably
demo
show it off and demo it.
Showing something.
I don't know what they're gonna change. There's a lot of game there, so Eric will find out for us. Eric will find out for us.
It should be streamlined, and I'm super excited about that.
There are a bunch of other games though that are going to be demoed there that I know I'm excited about.
What are you excited about? I want to hear what you have going on.
I am looking forward to Edge of Darkness,
Never heard
which is a new game that they're going to demo there. It's by AEG. It is using the same system that they use in Mystic Vale, which I know there are a few Mystic Vale players out there who are watching right now. So yeah, so Edge of Darkness is the same slotting system where you slide the cards in to the clear plastic sleeves. So you're going to definitely be going to go see that.
Is it demoing, possibly selling?
No, they are not selling it. It is demo only. So it is 2 to 4 players, 60 to 120 minutes, and card crafting, worker placement, and shared deck building. Those are all words that make me happy. Yeah. So Eric will definitely be going to look at that for me, because he likes me a lot.
I do. Mark, Twilight Imperium is It's an amazing space opera of a story.
It takes about 13 hours to play.
It does take a very long time to play. When I played it with a group of people, I think I was there for 12 hours.
Yeah, and there were, 7 or 8 of you playing?
Yeah, 7. I think there was 7. It was an odd number.
And we played it with Emily and Will a couple years ago.
I think only a year ago.
It was only a year ago?
I think so. And I think that took 6 hours.
Yeah.
But it's a great game. We will do a playthrough, hopefully, if we can get you away from D&D for a moment, and me away from Warhammer, and do a TI 3 or 4 playthrough.
Yeah, so Manx Meeple, absolutely. Ex Libris is on my list as well, which is another card drafting set collection game that's coming out from Renegade Games, who we like some of their other stuff a lot. They did Fuse, they did Lotus, what is the other game that I'm forgetting that they did? Oh my gosh. But anyway, so that will be there as well. That is definitely on the hit list of games that Eric has to go see.
Once again, demo only?
I will double check my other list. My secondary list. No, MSRP is $60. You can purchase it.
Okay.
It's a nerd game. If you thought the other games we had were nerd games, this is about being collectors of rare and valuable books, and you're vying to become the town librarian.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so excited about it.
Before we continue on with this list of board games we are excited for.
So far, it's just the games I'm excited about, and Twilight Imperium.
I don't know what kind of bag, suitcase I should bring to this.
A big one.
A big one. But pretty much I'm there for 4 days?
Yeah, 3.5.
3.5 days. That's 2 outfits.
So basically you're not bringing any clothes with you.
I can fit everything into a backpack is what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
So do I just bring a huge empty suitcase that I check in that weighs nothing?
Okay, question. You're going to have to pay there and back the check bag fee. Is it less than you shipping games home?
How much is the check a bag? $50?
I'll double check who you're flying with and what the cost
Delta
is. I think it's $25 per bag.
Okay, so that's $50. Here's my thing. I understand that they have USPS and UPS on site at GenCon for you to ship packages out, which sounds like a great idea. But let's for a moment think about Twilight Imperium 3, which isn't going to be there. Or I'm talking about an odd-shaped box.
Gotcha.
Which USPS says, I don't understand this 36 buy 22 box.
Yeah.
So because of that, you have to pay $50 just to ship this.
Right.
Maybe a suitcase is the best thing.
Maybe.
Because board games, or at least the ones that I like, are not normal shaped boxes.
That's true. All right, let's talk about it some more, but I guess you're going to go with the suitcase. Go with the suitcase. And then whatever is left over that doesn't fit in the suitcase, at that point, you end up having to ship. Because I've met you. I know how this is going to go.
Okay, so...
the other things that I know that I'm excited about, that you're also excited about, is City of Splendor, which is the new expansion for Splendor, which is a fantastic game that's really easy to teach. We play it a lot with people who are not board gamers because it's so easy to pick up.
It is a really good
It takes
entry.
like 2 minutes to teach it. And so City of Splendor is the new expansion, which I believe will be for sale if I wrote it down. I don't know. I didn't write it down. I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, what do you want to know about it?
If it's for sale at it, or if it's just a demo.
I think it is going to be for sale. It is 4 minor expansions that are added to Splendor. And they're simple little things.
Okay.
But it looks kind of fun.
Gotcha. Also, do you want to talk about things you're excited about, since I've just been naming things that I'm excited about?
Okay, so should I is this the whole thing here? Okay, so briefly what I looked up, I wanted to go from the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Briefly, there was one game, I'm not 100% sure.
Eric's going to read a list to you.
I'm going to read I'm going to go slowly but surely. Maybe people have heard about this and can give me a little more insight. But One Deck Dungeon,
which came out last year, and they have a new expansion that is coming out for GenCon right around now. So that they have it for GenCon, called Forest of Shadows. It's a co-op deck building game, but I don't really know much about it. But it's been out for a year now.
Right. It looked kind of cool. What I briefly looked at looks pretty nice.
Okay.
I want to check it out.
For the record, he's not buying all of these. That would be insane. No. He's not buying all of these. He's about to name a lot of games, and he's not buying all of them.
The reason why I won't be buying all of them is because they all might not be there. We're going to see. We get what fits into the suitcase. We have bit boxes, so even if I have to get rid of the box.
Okay. Let's just continue through the list.
Thunderstone Quest is not on my list, but I am excited about that.
And also, I don't know that I really want to play as a gelatinous cube in Ex Libris. I like being a person.
I think I'm going to go for Gelatinous Cube.
Okay.
Right off the bat. That makes sense.
Cool.
Another game on my list, Sword and Sorcery. I keep hearing a lot of good things about this game.
Yep.
So, I believe it has minis.
I don't know much about it.
It has minis. So
and maybe some dice.
That will most likely be purchased.
Yep.
Board game I'm excited about. It's a TV show on Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
We watched maybe 2 episodes.
5.
5?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Eric doesn't remember.
No, I don't remember. I remember
Why don't we watch the show first?
But I remember liking the show.
Yeah, the show is phenomenal.
But then other things came about, and it got pushed to the side.
We have too many nerd hobbies, guys.
But that game is Expanse. Haven't heard much about the game.
Nope.
But there is buzz out there. Right, we're going to go check this out, or I'm going to go check this out. The buzz for the Expanse is pretty up there. Yeah. So I'm going to check that out. Go ahead. What do you say?
Wait, what?
I was trying to read things. You're going to read while I do that.
Sure.
Stop Thief. I think there's like a buzzer or something involved. There's something involved in the game. It looks like a fun party game with a group of people.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's 4 players.
Okay.
We'll see. Mountains of Madness.
The art for this looked really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It is a horror game. I'm not usually into the horror genre. I mean, I like Arkham Horror, and the Arkham Horror card game is pretty good, but normally that's not my cup of tea. But it's a real-time co-op game, which, if it's like the other real-time co-op games we have, Escape and Fuse, I probably will like it.
Yeah.
And the art looked pretty nice. At least the box art looked pretty nice.
Civilization the board game. Remember I've told you about that a while ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a mega collection.
Good God.
We'll take a look. We'll see. Too Many Bones.
All right. So this game to me looked like a mix between Role Player, which is a game I really like, and Quarriors, which is a game we got a very, 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 very long time ago. One of our first games. Yes, it was one of our very first games because I like rolling dice, and it's all about custom dice. And so I think Too Many Bones is a mix of Role Player where you're building on a character who has special abilities, but you have special dice that allow you to enhance those abilities. Role Player is just regular dice.
Right.
This is like special dice that are only for your character. So I heard that it's a bit complex and there's a lot of stuff you have to read to be able to really understand all of your abilities, and each person is a completely different character. So
each character gets a 2-page sheet
of just their character abilities, which seems excessive.
It's good, but right now I think Sword and Sorcery is going to be a strong buy. Too Many Bones is going to be a buy. Fate of the Eldar Gods. I have a lot of horror games on there.
Elder God. Eldar.
Oh.
You've been playing too much Warhammer.
A lot of Warhammer. Fate of the Elder God. Horror dice rolling game.
I don't know anything about this one. I'm sorry.
I think
just said it out loud and I put it on the list.
I think the box art looked nice, so we'll see that. Okay, next up is a game that I have kickstarted, and I am waiting on its.
Did you actually kickstart this?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know you actually. I thought you were just going to go look at it. The
things
he does, guys.
No.
I just don't even know sometimes.
This was kickstarted. It's not going to be. I think there will be demos of it.
Okay, good.
And that is Mythic Battles Pantheon.
Okay, when Eric tried to describe this to me, and he was watching a video with the people talking about it at that time, he explained it as good Kingdom Death.
Yeah.
Not bad, because Kingdom Death, everything is bad. This is Kingdom Death, but everything is good.
But not really. It's still like an area control minigame, but there is drafting. So you'll have Zeus and...
Yeah, and it's Greek gods, which not as good as Roman, but okay.
But you're going to have all these gods out, and the way the game works is we draft one by one our gods, and then we fight.
We fight!
So I actually thought Emma would like this game, which is why I kickstarted it.
Okay.
That should be fun to finally see what it looks like.
Yep.
Did I pick the next one?
You picked all of these.
Wow.
Yep. He doesn't remember what he picked.
Folklore of the Affliction.
I don't know what
it's another horror co-op dice game. I don't know. Once again,
wrote it down.
Skimmed through, and I said, this seems like an interesting game.
Yes.
I want to check that out. This War of Mine.
Okay, this is a co-op RPG style game that I've only just started hearing about, so I really don't know much about it, but it's had words in it that I liked. So I said, okay, Eric, you should look at that one too, I guess.
You will not enjoy this War of Mine.
Why?
So this War of Mine is a PC game, I believe. I know it is an app for iPhones and iPads.
Okay.
And it is dark, it is grim, it is depressing.
All right, I'm going to take this one off the list.
No, it has to stay there. It's going to be a really good game.
Strike through.
I'm super excited about it.
Okay.
And the game looks really nice.
Okay.
But you have to go out and you have to make tough decisions sometimes. Of someone comes to your door. There's a war going on, obviously, and you're in this shelter. And there'll be things where people come to the door asking for food, and you have a choice: do you feed them and lose supply of your stuff? It is a depressing game.
I don't want to play this game.
But it is a great game that I'm super excited to play. That I'm pretty sure is going to be a purchase.
I don't know.
Whistle Stop. Did I put that down?
Yep. This was the one that looks like
this looks like
Ticket to Ride, but on crack.
It looks like Ticket to Ride mixed with...
I don't know, but...
Carcassonne.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. That's what I think.
I have other games that we could play that are going to be like Carcassonne.
Well, I wanted to see Whistle Stop.
Okay.
Not sure if I'm going to get it. Yeah. Okay. The next game is something I've been excited about for a while since I first heard about it.
Yes.
But it's getting mixed reviews, and I'm a little sad about that. And that is First Martian.
Okay, so it's a co-op worker placement, and it's made by the same people who made the game Robinson Crusoe, which Eric really liked.
I do like Robinson Crusoe.
But it was supposed to be improved upon, and all the good parts about Robinson Crusoe. Basically, it's Robinson Crusoe on Mars.
That uses an app now.
That uses an app. I didn't know that it used
yes,
an app.
and now
That's
uses
cool.
an app, so it makes it a little more diverse and things like that.
Apparently, it's not getting great reviews, so it's kind of a big question mark now. But you're gonna go check it out anyway.
Check it out, see what it looks like.
And then I was gonna say the other one that you thought I would like would be Wasteland Express Delivery Service, which sounds like Euro Truck Driver when you say it out loud. You know the Euro Truck Simulator, the computer game. Yeah, evidently it's not. It's a minis and dice rolling. I don't know. Eric's gonna go give it a look. So
someone's doing a playthrough. I will look for Whistle Stop. Wasteland Express Delivery Service looks like a lot of fun.
Yep.
It is another game that is getting a lot of hype right now.
So Eric's gonna go check it out.
Everyone's talking about it. It is on a lot of, I'm gonna say, top 5 wish lists.
All right.
For GenCon.
Well, then you better get there on the first day if you want a copy.
Run and get that.
And then he's gonna do a favor to me.
Hold on, you skipped one. You skipped.
I know.
This is a favor to you. I didn't think this was a favor to you.
You're not gonna look at this for me.
I am.
For yourself too.
For myself too.
Okay.
And that's D&D Tomb of Annihilation.
The board game.
I didn't think you were excited about it because it's very much. I feel like. What's the other board games you have here? Wrath of Ashardalon, and
Gotcha. Actually, I should pull those out and see if there are any minis in there that I can use. That's such a good point.
Yeah.
So Tomb of Annihilation came out this summer, and then they're now making a board game version. Eric was excited because they have one that's the exclusive edition that comes with all the minis that are pre-painted, and it's actually, it's expensive, but it's not that expensive.
One less thing for me to paint.
One less thing for you to paint.
Mark is saying that the rules are a mess for First Martian.
Good to know.
I'm hoping someone on Board Game Geek has made like a simplified rule. But once again, I want to check it out because I was just really excited about it. And there is someone I forgot on Instagram, their person's name, but they started 3D printing.
Yeah.
Add-ons to their game for First Martian. So instead of the tokens I think that come with First Martian, they printed out little like astronauts.
Cool.
To use as tokens.
That's fun. That's fun.
So D&D Tomb of Annihilation looks really good.
Yep.
We'll see how that goes.
All right.
Your list.
Now I get to go. Okay.
I still have more.
Eric has the big. We're doing the list in reverse apparently. So I wanted Eric to look at something called Mini Park. It's a tile placement game. It looks really adorable and cute. They're only going to have 20 copies available at GenCon, so Eric's probably not going to be able to buy it.
Thursday, day
but
1.
But it's kind of like Carcassonne, but mixed with Roller Coaster Tycoon, where you're building an amusement park, but you don't know what tile you're going to get, and there's different things you have to achieve along the way. Right. It sounds cute and fun. It's supposed to be a pretty short game, I think. And I think it was like $15.
All right, that sounds
I was like, go look at it.
If I can get it, I'll get it.
It might be cute. Ex Libris is on the list for sure. Dragon Island is another tile placement game where you're building out, and I like tile placement from time to time. You're building on an island, and once you run out of tiles, the person with the most control of the island wins, basically.
Okay.
Sort of, kind of. This one I picked for you, actually. It's called Trip Lock. It's about cracking a safe combination, and it has to do with it's a memory game, but there's also dice rolling involved, and then there's special symbols that you have to sort of be able to draw to prove that...
Hold on. Did you pick this game so you can deliberately beat me at it?
No! I thought you would like it.
I have to remember something.
Okay. You're really good at remembering things.
I guess.
I'm terrible
but
at
the
remembering
drawing
things.
part, I just feel like I'm being set up here to lose.
Fair enough. I want Eric to go look at Palace of the Mad King Ludwig.
Yes.
It is
your type of game.
One of the top, it's super popular for Gen Con this year. It is just a demo. They are not selling it yet. It is not available. It is another tile placement game. You are building the palace for the Mad King. Similar to Dragon Island, but with Mad Kings instead.
Fair enough.
Unearth is a dice game that's coming out, and I was immediately attracted by the box art. Yeah, I know.
I did see this one. It looks really nice.
The things that
it does look nice.
Do. So it is a dice placement and set collection game. And apparently it's really easy to pick up. I have no idea if it's going to be any good. I literally picked it because I like the way the box art looked. It looks really cool. So that will be on sale at a discounted rate at GenCon. Oh. It's only $30 at GenCon versus $35 normally. So there you go. Caverna, Cave versus Cave, which I saw someone on Instagram recently posted.
It's a 2-player Caverna?
It's a 2-player Caverna.
But Caverna's 2 players now.
No, but it's simplified. Like it's designed only. It's a dual type of game. I want to know more about it. I want to know more about it because I love Caverna. I love worker placement. I'm excited for him to go look at that. And then this one is definitely something for you and for me, Sonar, which we love Captain Sonar, which requires at least 6 to 8 people to play effectively because you're playing on separate teams. This one you can play 2 to 4.
We'll see how that goes. They asked, did you ever play Castles of Madwood? Did you ever play Castle of Madwood?
I have not.
Okay.
Sorry, I have not. And those are the games that I
You missed one. What about, you didn't mention number 6.
I did already. The Mystic Vale type.
Oh,
game.
you jumped.
Edge of Darkness.
Around.
Yes, Edge of Darkness. I think is the one that I'm most excited about, mainly because I love Mystic Vale so much, and I think it's such a unique. What's the word I'm looking for? System. With the card sleeving. Sorry, Eric's being unhelpful. Thanks for that, dear. Why don't you talk about the other couple of games that you are most excited about seeing?
I don't know if I'm most excited. I'm not most.
So these are all games that are new, that are literally just coming out. So it's a lot to go through.
Well, hold on. That's not true. Okay, so one that we have was City of Splendor. We talked about already. Twilight Imperium 4th Edition. Yeah. We talked about.
Yeah.
I am interested in Starfinder. It's an RPG game, so it's just like Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm. It's
made by Paizo, so it's pretty much Pathfinder. But this is
space, right?
Space.
Final Frontier.
Yeah, so it's not a board game per se. It's once again an RPG game.
Yeah.
But
still counts.
We have a friend that is looking to possibly start a campaign.
Yeah.
So I might just pick the book up, look it over, and see what I think.
All right.
2 games that I'm super excited to see.
Last 2 games, guys.
Super excited to see. I'm going to go with the one that is not going to really be there.
Okay.
But it is probably the one that I'm most excited about.
Okay.
And that is Kingdom Death Monster.
Yep.
We currently have Kingdom Death Monster. We really enjoy Kingdom Death Monster.
Kickstarted the next round of
the next thing of Kingdom. So Kingdom Death Monster isn't really understood, I feel like, by a fair portion of the board game community. It's a dark game.
It's very dark.
It's.
You thought the world was dark, and then there was Kingdom Death.
And then his sculpting work isn't really safe for work. I feel like some of the things shown.
Not even close.
I mean, it's not horrible, but it's
not safe for work.
It's questionable at times, but it's a good game. It's an RPG game.
Yes, but with miniatures and cards. Yeah.
Right?
It's an epically big RPG story game that's super dark. Not necessarily horror. Like, it's not... I guess it is horror, but when I think of horror, I think more of, like, Arkham horror, I guess. But it's really dark and scary.
And it has a choose-your-own-adventure
Yeah, you kind of get to pick what you're going to go out and do.
The miniatures are beautiful, if not really weird.
Yep.
So I'm looking to see, he's made some improvements. What we kickstarted was Kingdom Death 1.5. There's an updated board.
It is very expensive.
Tons of new minis.
Eric's very excited, though.
I'm very excited to see it. We did play this with Emily and Will.
And we died after Lantern Year 7.
7 or something like that?
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see that and see how things have improved.
Yes. So Roll for Initiative.
Yes.
Dawn said she is going to be playing Starfinder at GenCon, so she'll let us know how it is.
Please do.
Eric's really excited about it. He's been talking about it since yesterday.
Yeah.
And he found out about it because he's not in the know apparently. But you have been pretty much talking about it on and off.
Right.
The last 24 hours.
I'm wondering if there any other, like, maybe someone else will be doing some more playthroughs. I'm not sure if that was something you had to sign up for.
I have a feeling you'll be able to see demos and you might be able to get into a few demos of
Yeah.
the games, but when it comes to actually sitting down and, like, if you wanted to play D&D, you probably need to sign up. In advance. There might be some slots, but they're probably expecting you to be... I mean, they might have some beginner games, but they probably do...
I hear that you shouldn't, like, give up because sometimes people don't make it to a playthrough. But I also think for something like that, did I just lose a day if I'm going to go play an RPG game? There was a sign up to play Twilight Imperium 3rd Edition.
But that would have been...
It literally said 10 hours is you playing this. So I'm going to look around and see. Maybe there will be a game set up for Starfinder. Yep. I'll look and see.
And last but not least, a game that this is the second version of it, or part 2 of it. We haven't completed the first one yet, but we really enjoyed it. Things just got in the way. Yep.
But that game is Pandemic Legacy Season 2.
Yep.
We are probably halfway through Season 1.
Season 1. Things are intense.
We're surprisingly doing really well at it.
Yeah, it's a legacy game, which if you don't know what that is, a legacy game means that the rules change as you play through it. So as you advance, you unlock certain components or boxes or rules or stickers that basically change dramatically the way that the game is actually played. Forever. You're like sticking things on the board or ripping up cards. It is basically a one-time playthrough. And once you get all the way through all of it, you're pretty much done.
Right, but now if you continue playing, it's the way that you've made the game.
Correct.
So you can play anywhere between 12 and 24 games.
Depending
because
if
you fail,
you
have to do that season again. Then you have to advance that month again.
Yes.
So it's between 12 and 24 games, and then you kind of have your own custom thing. When we found out about Pandemic Legacy, I was super excited because a game that I wanted for a very long time that Emma was wholeheartedly against was Risk Legacy.
I don't like Risk, guys.
And Risk Legacy, like, countries would be destroyed. Things can go horribly wrong. Yeah. And when you're done with Risk Legacy,
the map of the world has changed.
Completely changed. And if you're playing with people, like, you're a bunch of friends, and they have to rename a country, it could be, this is now Emma country, and it's forever. Right.
I'm going with Dexterland forever.
So, since we couldn't get Risk Legacy, Pandemic Legacy is great. Really enjoyed that game.
Yeah. I like it's a cooperative game versus a versus game. Like, I'm not fighting you, thank God.
Yeah. But Pandemic Legacy Season 2, another game that, if there, I plan on picking up and bringing home.
Yep. Whew. That was a lot of games.
That's the big list.
And honestly, this list doesn't include whatever Eric happens to see while he's there. His planning so far has not taken into account any panels.
No.
He literally hasn't looked at the panel list, except for the one panel I'm making him go to, which is a fantastic segue for me to talk about Critical Role.
So wait, can we just talk about the panel? So I'm going to the Critical Role panel.
You're going to Talks Machina, yes.
Talks Machina. What? Emma's going to have a question. This is the plan. We're hoping this works out.
Fingers crossed.
Oh my goodness! Sorry, before we get into there. Yes. Photosynthesis and viral are two on my I'm not sure. So I'm really glad to hear someone else saying, check these two games out. Viral, you're a virus.
Okay.
And it looks cool. And yes, photosynthesis looks really good too. So they're going to be added to the list now that somebody else. When I looked, I was like, I don't really know, but getting confirmation.
All right.
We'll add those. Back to it. Talks Machina. I'm going there. Emma's going to have a question. I'm going to have Emma FaceTiming me.
Yes. Oh yeah.
While it's going on.
Mm-hmm. So
Are you going to have a question planned already?
Oh, I have a
you
couple.
Don't have to pick. Okay.
Right now, my problem is I have too many questions, and I need to decide which one I want Eric to ask.
So when I get there, I'm going to have to sit near the edge.
Oh, yeah.
Assuming if there will be a mic.
There will be, because it's a Q&A.
And then I will hope to get up and hold Emma up as we FaceTime. You're going to have to ask the question.
It's not going to be able to hear me, probably. We'll see.
We'll see.
But yes. So Eric is going to go to Talks Machina for me, which is going to be, I'm going to be so jealous.
This is happening at a big time. There was another game I wanted to see
that
I had to pass on because of Talks Machina.
Do you want to know what it was?
No, it's okay. And is this a 2-hour panel?
It's a 1 hour panel.
Okay, that's 1 hour.
You might have to get there a little early so that you can get a good seat.
Yeah.
It is a ticketed event, and Eric does in fact have a ticket, so he will be getting in. They can't turn him away.
It's bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Eric didn't think it was going to sell out. He was like, no one cares about Critical Role. I'm like, oh my god, you don't understand.
More than 3 people care about Critical Role, apparently.
Way more than 3 people.
Yeah.
But yes, so not only you're going to go to Talks Machina for me and ask them a question of my choosing, you are also picking up my Tal'Dorei campaign book from the Green Ronin.
Which we have in PDF form already.
Yeah, oh my god, it's been super helpful in planning my campaign. And yeah, I think that's it. I couldn't get you tickets to the autographing session, Lo Siento. And you are not going to the actual Critical Role Live, which is going to be off-site on, I believe, Saturday night.
That also would have taken how many hours?
Oh, that is an actual game. They're going to play, so at least 4.
Yeah. Saturday night.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I was like, what could I do to get there? Because the VIP tickets went on sale and they were like $200. I was like, how do I make this happen? I was like, there's no way to make this happen. What, am I going to fly to Indianapolis for 6 hours and fly back? That's stupid.
She thought about it. She really did think about it.
It didn't happen, though.
Yes.
Yes. So Critical Role will definitely be there in full force. You will see people in cosplay for Critical Role.
There's gonna be some cosplaying. I want to check that out. I enjoy.
You like sightseeing?
Yeah. That should be fun.
I'm super jealous and having some FOMO because there are also, beyond Critical Role, there's a bunch of other really amazing D&D things happening there, including panels with really big time D&D people. Like Mike Merles is going to be there. Chris Perkins is going to be there. I would love to just listen to them talk. Just talk at me. I don't care what you say, just talk. And then there's other D&D groups that will be there that are well known. Like Maze Arcana, like Satine Phoenix is going to be there.
Question. Next year, which you are going.
Obviously, I'm going next year, guys.
Next year. Even though there won't be let's say there's no big Critical Role footprint, will you still be excited to go?
What do you mean there's no Critical Role footprint next year?
Like, let's say they're not going to be...
There will be a thing. It's GenCon.
But let's say there isn't.
I will still go and still have a fantastic time because I feel like it will. I will have expanded my horizons by then to have even other things that I'm going to want to talk about or do or see.
I'm getting so many good things to do.
Eric is getting great idea, guys.
Would you...
What? 2
weird questions.
Okay.
Let's say, are we talking about your D&D thing?
What about my D&D thing?
That you're doing it and...
I'm doing... My homebrew starts on the 26th,
yes.
guys.
Would you consider running a one-shot at GenCon or joining a one-shot at GenCon?
Joining, absolutely. Running, we'll have to see how this year goes.
Okay.
Right now, I'm not going to say yes because I've never done it before.
But you would join a one-shot there?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Totally.
That's exciting.
Okay. That was you already knew the answer to that question before you asked it.
I didn't know if you would admit it.
that I would want to play D&D while I was there. Oh my god, of course I would want to play D&D while I was there.
That's what you're doing next year.
Ridiculous.
Next year you're playing D&D, and I'm doing stuff.
Yes. Also, if there are things that you guys want Eric to check out while he's there, I know
Please.
I made the laundry list of things. We can make it longer and add your things on too, because obviously not everyone can make it to GenCon. I can't make it to GenCon. You are gonna like go around and talk to people and look at things
because it's my
a lot of stuff. Expect a lot of GenCon content next week.
Because it's my first time and I really don't have a plan of attack. I don't mind taking suggestions from you guys saying, hey, can you check this game out for me?
Yeah.
Sure. If I don't have anything slotted in, which I have very few things for specific times, right? I have a Friday at 11:10, and that's for Pandemic Legacy.
Yep.
I have Friday at 4, Talks Machina.
Yep. And then Saturday at 2, Starfinder.
Starfinder. That's all I have?
Yeah.
That's it. So, please, I will try my best to head out and talk to the designer, get a demo, whatever I can. I'm more than happy to do that. And you also are helping me find a new interesting game, which will hopefully fit into the suitcase.
We'll see. All right, so with less than 15 minutes left in Social Sunday, I want to take a few minutes to talk about what's happening while Eric's gone for those of us who are not attending Gen Con.
But you're going to do GenCon.
Well, we'll see, because I have now booked myself through the weekend to do an epic amount of D&D.
Mark's game, you got it.
So, Eric is leaving on Wednesday night. I don't actually have any plans on Thursday, thank God. Thank God.
First of all, Tuesday, there's no D&D for you.
Correct. My DM is in Minneapolis.
You know what we should do Tuesday?
What?
We should play Warhammer.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Oh, yeah!
That's not a bad idea.
That worked out in my favor.
I'm going out to dinner with Emily and Will on Thursday. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, Thursday, but not Tuesday.
No, not Tuesday. But Friday, I am helping my friend Caroline roll up her very first D&D character for the campaign. Saturday, I am hanging out with our friend John, who is a DM. He wanted to run as part of an anniversary of him playing D&D. 40 years ago, he started playing D&D.
Good for you, John.
I know. It's amazing. We're going to play a basic D&D one-shot. We're all going to die, guys.
He's a 3.5 player.
Well, we're playing in a 3.5 campaign with him, but he started playing AD&D way back in the day. But so we're going to be playing a module that he has on Saturday, and then Sunday. So Emily and Will have talked me into running a one-shot with them in the world that the homebrew is in. I will be running the module that I ran for Eric when we did our 1 versus 1. So basically, it's a pre-made module that I have slotted into the world that I've built. So it's not going to affect any storylines. And they're actually, Emily's going to play her character, but Will's going to roll yet another character just for this one shot. But they're not going to gain any XP for this. They really want to play D&D. So I said I would be really excited. What?
You didn't record our playthrough because it was your first one. Will this be recorded, audio or video?
So our first playthrough is recorded. It's recorded.
But you don't
on audio.
remember we had this discussion last time. You didn't want to upload.
Not yet.
Will this one be uploaded?
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know.
But once again, our when the campaign starts, that will be recorded.
Those will be recorded. They won't be live streamed because God only knows what technical difficulties we might run into. But they will be recorded, and we will be posting them after the fact. So look forward to that. Probably the end of August, first week of September-ish, that the first D&D campaign will be coming out. Oh my gosh.
Do you have a title for it yet?
You
don't have to share it now.
I don't.
Oh,
I gotta
work
work
on
a title.
Matt was saying about Clank. Yes.
It was really fun.
Really enjoyed Clank.
I knew that we were going to like it, which is why I really wanted it. I'm just sad that we waited so long to play it because it was awesome.
Yeah.
I lost.
You did. I
I
thought.
have a thing now where I just lose games.
So wait, can I just say when I played, I got the first crappy artifact. Unfortunately,
You picked up the very first
one.
It was like, ooh, shiny! I want that one.
But
it was worth 5 points.
I got a bunch of other experience points, victory points when I was playing, and I was like, I'm gonna hightail it out. But I backtracked one too many times. And then when I got out before everyone else, I added up all my points, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have 82 victory points. I have crushed everybody.
Yeah,
No. Will had like 90 something. And I think Emily had 113.
And I had 68.
Yeah, you were not a very good player. But it was alright. I
need to work on being a better gamer, guys.
I didn't know like how many victory points you can get.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking 82 was just like, oh man.
Because it's a deck building game, you got a lot of victory points for getting the right cards. Emily had 4 secret tomes, which I believe those are worth 7 or 8 points each.
Yeah.
So that really skyrocketed her score pretty quickly.
I gotta. Now I know a plan of attack of what I need to do.
I know. I want to play again.
Maybe we'll play later on. We'll see how that goes.
You can play with 2 people, right?
Yeah, we can do a playthrough.
Okay,
we can record and show people.
That's the other game that Renegade Games makes is Clank.
Oh. Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't remember it earlier, but now I do. All right.
Sunday.
Basically, there's a lot of D&D for me. Eric has a lot of board games to go look at.
And
then Sunday night is...
Oh my goodness. So
SummerSlam.
So when I leave Indianapolis, which is...
Eric is insane.
What time is my
like
flight?
3:20 in the afternoon on Sunday afternoon. He's flying back into New York. He has to rush home from LaGuardia, drop off his luggage, get on the subway, and come to Brooklyn for... SummerSlam, which is at the Barclays Center. I will already be there with his mother, waiting for him to show up.
She's not holding my spot. She's actually watching. My mom
his mom. We bought tickets for this so long ago, and then Eric planned to go to GenCon, and I was like, "How are you going to make it back in time?" So
I had a chance to get an earlier flight,
but then you would have missed.
But it's also Kids' Day. There's still the possibility of me getting there earlier and trying to get on a standby, but I think I'm going to be okay.
But you're going to have to check your bag. That means your bag isn't going to make it.
We'll see.
If you're switching flights, most likely your bag
an earlier standby? Well, we'll see.
Because if you're trying to check
in,
your bag's not going to get there when you get there. How are you going to get your bag back?
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Because remember, suitcase full of board games.
Big suitcase.
Yes, so that's what will be happening on Sunday night. A week from today, I will be at SummerSlam, and hopefully Eric will also make it to SummerSlam.
Hopefully.
But yeah, so it's going to be a crazy week, guys. There's a lot going on, and I will be covering some of the video stuff while he's gone, but we're also going to try to do as much stuff as we can from GenCon itself.
Yeah, I'm hoping to have a bunch of live stuff going on as I can.
Just posting videos, so make sure to check where are you going to probably be posting the most.
I don't know. Maybe YouTube would be the easiest thing.
Unless you want to put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
But no, probably not, because that's short videos.
Yeah, I'll try and get YouTube stuff.
Okay.
But I'm also... Hopefully there'll be some downtime where I will be able to quickly edit and throw something up there.
Yeah.
If I just get a one game, I'm not doing so much crazy. If I get a good game and I get a recording, it's going to be very little editing. I can just cut, upload. Internet, I'm assuming, is going to be...
Shit.
So I'm unlimited with Verizon cell phone service. Great. I will use you to upload video.
We'll see how that goes.
We'll see how it goes.
Does not go very well. If we learned anything from Alaska, it does not go very well.
We'll see how it goes.
What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, if you want to meet up with one half of Conditioned Nerd while at GenCon, please reach out on any social channel, and we can organize a meetup.
Yeah.
I will help coordinate logistics from afar, and I'll FaceTime in so we can all chat.
Yes, I want to meet as many of you as I can.
Yeah.
It should be fun.
If you happen to be there.
Even if it's, hey, I'm here. Let's grab something from the food truck outside. Sounds good. I have some time to kill.
Or like, hey, I have 5 minutes before I have to go to this thing. Let's, say hi.
Or maybe we can meet up and play a game together. It is GenCon.
Sure.
We'll see what happens.
Who knows? It could be 3 o'clock in the morning and Eric could still be playing board games.
Well, I'm going with a group of guys that are
They all
huge
play
Magic the Gathering. I haven't played
Eric
Magic
is
the Gathering.
not allowed to get a new hobby, guys.
I haven't played Magic the Gathering for a very. Last time I played Magic was the early 90s.
Yeah.
So I would like to get back into it. That's what's being said to me.
You
I'll
are
get a couple
not
of games
allowed to get a new hobby. Stick with what you got, man. You got all of the things.
Fair enough.
You don't need more of the things.
Fair enough. But I can still play. It'll be a good time.
Okay. All right. I think that's going to do it for Social Sunday, unless you guys have some questions or want to chat about anything else today. We're almost at an hour, which is great. I've been loving this. I hope you guys have been enjoying it too. Was the stream better today? That's really the question that I have to ask. We've futzed with lights. We've futzed with like network cables. There was some. Eric did it.
Yeah.
He's IT. Mark, I agree.
See what Matt says he started playing 2 weeks ago.
No, we are not encouraging Eric to play Magic. It is a bad idea.
I used to be pretty good in tournaments.
No!
Just
no!
saying.
You have so many things.
Just saying. I had a red-green deck, and it was amazing. It was all fireballs and lightning bolts, and oh man, it was a good time back then.
Please God, no. Please God, no.
Yeah. Stream never went out. Fantastic.
Okay, great. Well, every time there's an opportunity to improve.
Oh, Ashes! Yes! So, doesn't someone we know have
what?
Ashes? Does Emily and Will have Ashes?
Well, I don't know.
I hear Ashes is a good game.
I don't know what that is, actually.
Yes. Okay, well,
I'll have to learn more about that.
We'll look into Ashes and see if we can get that.
I don't know that I need more.
Oh,
we'll find out.
We don't need, but it's just fun to have.
Oh God!
All right.
Oh yes.
Wait, there was that one glitch. Mark said.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, one is better than how it was before. I think. See, Mark says Ashes is great.
Thanks, Matt. We appreciate it, and to everyone else watching, really appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out with us. And again, always, if you have any questions or anything, you can always reach out to us on Facebook, by email, through YouTube.
Ashes has dice.
Ashes has dice.
And Matt sounds like a really smart guy, and he says I've been missing out, or he's been missing out not playing Magic.
No, it's not a good idea. You have Warhammer, and I have D&D. We have so much things that eat our time already.
But
we didn't play Clank for like 3 weeks.
Can I just say one thing?
We were so
Can I say one thing? But I can venture out and meet new people, and I think that's what's good about Magic. There's a larger.
Isn't that what you said about Warhammer?
I've been
because you were
doing that
gonna
too.
leave the house to play Warhammer, and so far you just had Will come here to play Warhammer. All right.
We'll see. They might get one deck. Just don't tell them. I think that's it for today, guys.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff coming from GenCon. Like I said, hopefully I can meet up with you guys. Continue to send me suggestions,
ideas.
Places to eat, places that we can meet up. Let me know. It'll be a great time.
And if you're not going, hang out with me instead.
Oh yeah, hang out with her too. And check out GenCon, which is supposed to be great.
It's a thing.
We have a lot to look at, to go through suggestions.
Yep.
I'm super busy. She's gonna be super busy.
Yep.
Hope you guys had a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time.
Bye, guys.